With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
1-1, here it is. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, you want to talk about a tough error to hang on a guy. Anytime there's a broken bat, this to me should be a base hit. I mean, I know he doesn't field it cleanly, but they're calling this an ordinary chance? There's nothing ordinary when you've got the shard of a bat coming your way right at the same time the ball's getting there. Give me a break. That's a hit.
Full count, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Gary Sanchez will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Yan Gomes will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
Pineda's ready. Here it is on 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Carlos Santana will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a 2-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Abraham Almonte takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runners on first with one down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Angel Ojeda will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Giovanni Urshela gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duda moves over, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Lucas Duda will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. 3-1. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
Oh, when you're ahead in the count, I mean, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Starlin Castro steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Standing in now, Yasmani Tomas. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Chisenhall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Francisco Lindor is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him third best on the squad.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Number 8 stands in. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he's retired here, 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Hit to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. The second for 1. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Can't quite get the out after an impressive snag.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Abraham Almonte steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Tim Beckham will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, 8th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now, Rafael Jimenez takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chisenhall has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees 1. Angel Ojeda is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Looking to avoid his first walk. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Giovanni Urshela is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Duda moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Things are not really going his way out there for him at all. I mean, that's already 8 hits he's allowed in just 3+ innings. It's hard to imagine him turning things around the way he's thrown the ball so far.
Francisco Lindor will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Yonder Alonso is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away.
The batter.
A reminder, we'll have game 2 of the series here on the show in HD with coverage coming your way tomorrow afternoon as you get a look there at the scheduled starters we'll have in store. Into the box now. Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field, and he drops it.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Into the box now, Lucas Duda. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
In now, Yasmani Tomas. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 8 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Santana looking up. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 302 career, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Standing in now, Ronnie Chisenhall. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last 2 pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1-2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Castro onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got them off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Gone! Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. And he gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning, so they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
In now, Angel Ojeda. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
And that's the pitch that they've had trouble with all night long. They just have not been able to stay back on it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on him just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort, but I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Rafael Jimenez will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit.
Still fairly early in the game, but these guys don't want to let this 3-run deficit get any worse. Back-to-back hits here, going to bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out.
Danny Santana will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Greg Bird will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail it 4-1. Jacob Lindgren will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Jacob Lindgren.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tomas is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Michael Brantley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Yonder Alonso will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Brantley going back. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
the right fielder, number 21.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Into the box, Lucas Duda. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Santana. And that's the first out of the inning.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
You're pretty lucky here just to get an out on this play. It's going to cost him a run, but that's a nice pickup and a tough, hurried throw to at least get the out at first base.
In now, Yasmani Tomas. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a one-run game at 4-3. Tim Beckham will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And if he can get through this inning, I have a feeling they'd be happy to take the 6 strong and leave it at that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-3. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Number 8 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ripped on the ground to first. Underhanded flip, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for Cleveland,
Yan Gomes will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is. And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duda shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Indians. Felix Dubron will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Felix Dubron.
Rafael Jimenez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guys, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Almonte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Greg Bird will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Yonder Alonso will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Chasen Shreve will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Angel Ojeda, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Giovanni Urshela will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second.
We're pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double. You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately, he's got back up the field this thing and get it in quickly. That backup's late in getting there. These are the kind of plays you see inside the Parker zone.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hot shot toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Michael Brantley takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Indians on top, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Standing in now, Lucas Duda. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
Yasmani Tomas steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. All even now, 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. Aaron Hicks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Tim Beckham stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Cody Allen will come on now in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of 3. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Ronald Torreyes will come on now and pinch run here.
Third baseman,
Rafael Jimenez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 5-4. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Ronald Torreyes will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Dylan Betances come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 8 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Betances is ready, on his way with the 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. One and two, here it comes. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Stewart Park will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Carlos Santana will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, this is a potential rally killer right here. They do get 1 run, but it costs them 2 outs in the process.
In now, Abraham Almonte. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Bird comes up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Now batting, second baseman,
Angel Ojeda stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. Flips it underhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Indians lead it 7-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Danny Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Ground ball right side. Ojeda is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, I think this guy got pressed into duty in the 8th inning, but he gets the job done, and he goes out to earn himself a 4-out save.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 7-4. Good night from the Bronx.